How's it going, everybody? Driver 53 here, and today we are starting an adventure here on Edgewater, Saskatchewan. This is going to be an awesome adventure. As you guys can see, we've got quite a bit of versatile equipment here. Also got a pretty awesome swather back there, and that's actually going to be the first thing that we're going to do today. I'm going to go and hop in this nice Challenger SP185C, and we're going to head off into the field here and start swathing a little bit of crop. So this map is really cool, guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, you definitely need to. And one of the first things that I'm going to do is actually go ahead right here, and I'm going to change my swathing pattern. I'm going to put all this into a little bit easier rows to pick up with the harvester. So what we're going to do is go ahead and come right up here to the edge. I don't want any grass in this at all. I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on and get started here. This is it's going to be quite an interesting experience here, because I've got some equipment on the farm that I can't use yet. And let me explain. What I mean by that is that I've got a couple pieces of equipment, a seeder, and it's an air cart, and the fertilizer cart that goes with it that requires 450 horsepower, but I don't have a tractor that has that much power. So that is my goal. One of my goals here in this series is to be able to get a tractor that's big enough that I can actually use the equipment that I have here on the farm. Now, I went ahead and started on a different farm than what you start with here on the map, because nothing against that one, but I really like the way that this other one was set up. Had a couple nice little buildings. Now, I'm also going to be expanding out my operation here. We're going to do some animals. We're definitely going to take care of them, and maybe some productions even. But the main thing that I want to do here is really dive deeper into these extra crops. We've got a bunch of extra crops here, 3 brand new crops, flax, lentils, and peas, I believe, that are all going to be available for us to harvest here on this map, and I really want to take advantage of that. So that's going to be kind of the bigger thing that I really try and do here on this map. Now, as you can see, I'm leaving a little bit of crop out here on the outside of the field, and the reason for that is that if I get any grass in this swath right here, then I don't get any crop. So I left a little bit of room, as you can see there, on the outside of the fields. But the biggest thing that I got to do now is go ahead and just finish up this little bit right here. Now check this out, okay? What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to change my swathing direction over to the other side, because now what I'm going to do is go ahead and go back the other direction. And oh, no, I messed up. I'm going to go this way, right? I'm going to make two rows. There we go. All right, I got it fixed. I got it figured out now. So, and you can see, like, right there was already grass there, and it just completely didn't put any crop there on the ground. And this is a brand new feature that is only available on this map as a cross-platform, right? This may be available on some other PC only maps, but as far as a cross-platform map, this is the only one right here. And man, BC Bueller, thank you very much for giving us this type of gameplay here. This swather is really cool. We used it on our live stream the other night also, and found out that you get 20% extra yield whenever you're swathing like this. These crops that you're gonna have here in this field, you're gonna get 20% extra out of them. So super excited to do that. And you know what, let me go ahead and finish off this first field right here, and then we're gonna get the harvester out here, and I'm gonna show you guys something really awesome about it too. But before I do that, I actually need to head over here to the second part of this field. Yes, on this map, quite a few of the pieces of property are divided by waterways. And I think that's another really awesome thing that they've added here to this map. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and yeah, let's go this way. All right, we're going to push everything to the inside. I'm going to go clockwise here. Let's go and lower this down, turn it on, and there we go. So a lot of these areas you're not able to easily get from field to field. So you've got to be either really creative, or you got to do some clearing out of the land, right? A little bit of terraforming maybe, or you could possibly, you know, I don't know, put a bridge in, or you got to use the road. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and try and do this the best that we can here without getting too far off in the weeds. All right, so I'm gonna go like this. There we go. That should be all right to pick up with the header. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish this section off, and then I'll get the harvester for you. And here's that air cart and fertilizer cart I was telling you about. Guys, these things are absolutely insane. I got a really good deal on them. I did have to take a loan out of the bank, but I couldn't pass them up. It was too good of a deal. But like I said, I don't have a tractor that I'm able to use. This here is the biggest tractor I've got, a Versatile 2375, and it doesn't quite have enough power to pull those. So let's go and hop here in the harvester, and we're going to take it over into the field and start picking up all of that crop there. And I want to show you this right here. This is actually a swathing pickup header, and this here right here is a Mac Don version of the header. And we got the beautiful Versatile RT520 right here. And back here on the back, I've got another mod that it's called Bushel Plus. And well, let me get over to the field and I'll explain it. So the way this header works is you just go along wherever you put that swath down, and it's gonna pick it up and take the grain out of it. Now on this crop right here, canola, we don't have any straw, but if you did have a crop, say oats or wheat, something like that, that does give you straw, then you know it's gonna give you a straw swath out the back. And we're gonna take a look at that whenever we get to some of the other fields. But the one really awesome thing about this is with that Bushel Plus mod that I've got on the back. Now that is a PC only mod. It is going to give me an extra 10% on the yield. So out of this field right here, okay, I am able to get an extra 30% yield by swathing it and by using the Bushel Plus. So that is a huge bonus for my efficiency here on the farm. I'm going to really be able to afford a lot better, bigger equipment a lot faster and expand my operation here on this farm. Now, one thing about this swathing, you can't hire a worker unless you're using like courseplay. Courseplay is the only way I believe that you're going to be able to hire a worker to do these jobs. So you know, if you're playing on console, you're not going to be able to have Bushel Plus, but the swathing you absolutely can do, and this picking up here you absolutely can do also. So you're still going to be able to get that 20% bonus by doing it, the swathing, but you cannot hire a worker. You have to do it 100% yourself, unless you're on PC. PC is the only way, and that's only if you're going to be using courseplay. So let me go ahead and fill this hopper up. I don't have a super big capacity. As you can see, it's only about 11,000 liters, maybe 12,000 liters on this thing. So it's a beautiful harvester here. But I just don't have the capacity that I've got on some of the others. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the entire field here. Or if I'm gonna have to unload, and if we do, we've got a beautiful truck for it. And here is that truck. It is a beautiful Mack Superliner right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull underneath the auger here, go ahead and hop out, get back up in here, turn this thing on, and dump our first load of canola here into the trailer. Now I should be able to get the rest of this. We're gonna unload, and then I'll go over there and get all of that. And then I'm going to show you guys how I have to store all of this grain. Now that I've got all this full, what I got to do is come over here and actually put it into these grain bins right here. So the first thing I need to do is come up here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and open up the cover on the top. And yes, it's open. You can see the flap there is open. First, that one is not. Now the next thing is I need to get in here and actually pull this forward so that it's in line here with the top of the grain bin. All right, perfect. Now we've got those two things in place, right? Now this right here is going to hold 130,000 liters of product. I don't have anywhere near that right now. We've got 19,731. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of swing around here a little bit, not hit this thing at all, right? And since it's an underbelly tank, what I got to do is like kind of jackknife in here and hopefully get this thing lined up underneath here so that we can unload. It's a little bit of a trick, right? So I'm gonna go about like that, maybe. I don't know if I did it quite right. Let's go ahead and pull this way, and then we'll back up into it. Okay, right there. Well, that didn't exactly work the way that I thought it was going to. That auger should be doing something. I don't know. I messed up. I might need to get a different auger, because that's not supposed to look like that. So through a little bit of movie magic, I had to switch trucks. I came over here to try and unload this, and the combination that I had was just not working. So what I've got is these different grain bins right here. I've got a nice auger here, and the first thing I need to do is actually go ahead and turn it on and unfold it. All right, so there we go. You can see the bin down there on the bottom now, and I've already got the engine running, so we're good to go. Now I'm gonna hop back in my truck, and all I have to do is back up over top of this unload point right here, and then we should start getting a message to unload. Let's go ahead and unload here, and there, and it's not working again. What is going on with this? Go in there. Nope, it's not. These things are broken. All right, so take number 3 on this. I'm gonna go ahead and try and dump into this right here. Now I don't see anything actually going, right? Unload here, stop unloading. All right, if I hit that, all right, we're just gonna turn that on. All right, it's moving, the auger is moving. All right, let's go over here to the truck. We got the grain door selected. Let's go ahead and try and back up right to this one more time and see if this will actually work for us. All right, so a little bit off center there. Now I'm gonna go right here and check that out. I'm gonna back up just a little bit more. All right, I can now start unloading all of my canola, and it's gonna go into the tank, into the bin here. All right, that's going good. What's going on here? Total capacity, unused capacity. Is it 5,000 liters in that? What's going on? Why is it not working? Oh, all right, there we go. It's going. I don't know what I did, but it's working now. Now that I've got the canola in the grain bin there, it's time to take our harvester without the swather and go take care of some lentils.